Oh, that guy was top 100 global? Let's see it, man. Yeah, you're right. He was number 6 in the world. Holy crap.
Sussing out your luck. Going hard in the paint. And that's how you assert dominance.
This is going to be the new graveyard deck that I've been rocking for GCs. Instead of Spear Goblin Hut, you're going to have Barbarian Hut. It fares really well against Bridge Spam. It does really well against P.E.K.K.A. All the Hog Rider decks that have come into the meta. One of the new spells in the meta is going to be Lightning, so Archers are not prone to it. Very solid for that situation. Mega Minion, Archers, great air defense. Archers also for Graveyard, I like just splitting them in the back. Since Graveyard is really hard to cycle, you need quick cycle cards and cards that you can depend on for cycling purposes. You have Skeleton, Ice Spirit, Mega Minion, and Archers, all cards that you can really cycle easily. For practical purposes, let's say you have Tesla, Log, Poison, and Graveyard, and you have that in your starting hand. You can't cycle anything. But since you have Barb Hut in this deck, you can actually cycle a Barb Hut. Barb Hut's going to give you value. No matter what, you can passively cycle it and you're going to get value. Same with Spear Goblin Hut. But that's why you traditionally do not see someone actually running Tesla with a Graveyard deck ever. It's very hard to justify. Alright guys, we're going to play against Barrett. We're going to be saucing out the good luck. And he's going to go drop minions. So if we kill these minions, I actually feel comfortable going in for a Graveyard. Because that's one of his great Graveyard answers that he's not going to have in hand. Typically, you don't have too many of them. He's going to go sauce out a Musketeer. I love splitting Archers at the start because then you're able to determine what lane you want to apply pressure. So he didn't have minions in cycle, and then his Musketeer was 4 elixir commitment in the opposite lane. So I actually felt like I could go in for a Graveyard there. It worked out pretty well. Skeletons will deny almost all damage from the Musketeer. I go in for Mega Minion to mitigate damage from the Dark Prince. And he actually has to drop a Bandit, which he didn't want to do either. That was well played though. You can tell that he's a good player because he kited the Mega Minion opposite lane. So this will be a little bit difficult of a matchup, but he is going to be running Bridge Spam. Want to wait until double elixir? Continuously sauce out Barbarian Huts until then. Could also allocate an Ice Golem, just to make sure the minions don't have their way with us. What if that preserves any HP on my Barbarian Hut? I don't really know if it was worth. We got 2 more Barbarians out of it. Kind of worth. And baited out a Musketeer. So he's running like a Bridge Spam with Muskie. I've never understood that. Like, Musketeer is such an obscure card to have in Bridge Spam. Very odd, man. Can we cycle back to an Ice Golem? Oh, let's go. That was pretty clean. So what does he want to do here? Are you just going to pencil spam me? I feel like you're going to do it, man. Yeah, I knew it. I knew you, man. I knew you better than you knew yourself there. Alright, I could log that, but I feel like it's just not going to matter because our Mega Minion is still alive. Rather just preserve it, going for a Barbarian Hut. Be up Elixir. I like that a little bit more. That sounds like a plan. Being in control of the situation. Even a little bit of damage to be safe overall in the match. I like it. I'm going to go in for a Poison on top of the Musketeer. We're going to bounce everything back into the Poison. Get out of here, man. You're not allowed to leave the Poison. You have an extended stay there, sir. I'm also going to go for a Mega Minion right on top because as long as we kill the minions, then obviously, like, there's no way for him to punish air. Really just controlling this game. I'm going to go for another Barb Hut because, guys, that's the name of the game. Barb Hut control. He's going to give me poison value, so we're going to take it. 4-for-4 trade, kill the Musketeer, which is his main ranged unit. That is kind of scary. Can't really let you get away with that, bro. He also drops a Zap, so now he has no great way of killing the Skeletons. That's another reason that I really prefer, like, Archers in this deck with Skellies. Okay, so he doesn't have minions in cycle. He's going to have to poison this, so we're going to go for a Graveyard. We have a lot of Barbarians going there, too. The Musketeer is kind of triggering me, man. It's never really in Bridge Spam. If he had Inferno Dragon, it would have been such an easy matchup, but he has Musketeer. Way harder. He has Musketeer, and then he also has Poison. He also has Minions. This is the hardest possible Bridge Spam variation to play against. And it's against a good player. So, I don't know, man. This is a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. We're not going to go in for a Graveyard just yet. Going to go in for Archers because the Mega Minion is going to take the brunt of the targeting from the Muskie. And look at Bob the Barbarian Horde. We got 4 of them. Strutting towards the tower. And yeah, the Barb Horde. Oh man, this is a literal card for 5 elixir, but we got him for free. And he is an incorrigibly sad panda. Good game. Well played, and good luck, sir. The Barb Horde was too strong for you. This is my first time watching your stream in months because I've been extremely busy, says SirTagCR. Yo, dude, I hope that everything's calmed down for you. I hope that you're chilling. And yeah, man, thanks for stopping by the stream. I'm going to go drop a barbarian hut on defense. He's going to go drop a bandit. All right, man. So is this going to be bridge spam or what is this about? So he's going to go have goblin gang and then he's going to have bait. All right, so that pretty much answered my question immediately. Hopefully the ice golem draws everything back. We're going to wait until double elixir and we're going to thrive after that point. Alright, so honestly, the graveyard is all about double elixir. I'm just going to poison the magic archer. Magic archer will not get out of that poison alive. So we got this game in the bag. There's no way for this man to come back after this point. I've identified his deck. I know that I'm just going to be poisoning magic archers until double elixir. And then we're going to know what 4 cards he's going to have in rotation. We're going to go in for a graveyard. Poison any type of unit that he has. If he has poison, it could be a little bit more difficult. But if he doesn't have poison, he just has bait cards. There's no way for him to win. Unless I make a crippling error, but hopefully that never happens. So Giant Skeleton's going to be approaching. We're going to go in for Mega Minion. Then we're going to go drop an Ice Golem. Ice Golem is going to make sure that it walks towards that. And honestly, I'm just going to go in for a poison here. Everything's going to die to the poison. He ended up giving me so much value. I'm going to go in for Skeletons. I don't think the Skeletons, no, the Skellies were not necessary. I was just a little bit scared by the Giant Skellies, so. We tried to have some cannibalism. We tried to have some cannibalism there with the Skeletons eating the Big Mama Skelly, but it didn't happen. I'm sorry to promote such a thing on the stream, guys. I'm going to go for archers right on top of the miner. Yo, it's 8 versus 1. There are 8 people watching this. He really has an army of gods with him. His clan does not lie. We're going to go for Mega Minion in the back, and we're going to see what he wants to do. I think he's just going to bridge spam me. I think he's about that life, guys. I really do. Skellies, alright, so you're going to give me poison value. You're cordial, sir. I appreciate you. I really appreciate that poison value, my man. He even has to drop a defensive skeleton barrel. You never want to see that. Well, I mean, I want to see that, but he doesn't. Would love to see that giant skeleton die a little bit faster. I want to go in for Ice Golem here. I want to go in for archers. And hopefully... Oh, wow, that's a little bit scary, man. I don't like it. As long as everything goes towards that, we're fine. We're going to log that back and then go drop Ice Golem in the nick of time, please. Oh, that was so scary. That bandit was getting wiggly. I don't know, man. He's a little bit frisky. I'm going to go for a poison again on the Magic Archer. This guy has a really annoying deck. Lots of poison targets, actually. And all I got to do is go in for Ice Golem, make sure that it goes on top of that. And I got to go in for a log because I got to cycle back to Skellies, I think. Went for a zap, but that was kind of scary. I don't know, guys. I just need to stack some more barbarian huts. I'm going to play a little bit more steadily and safe. Can't poison it. Unfortunate. I'm going to wait for it to walk up and then drop Mega Minion right on top, I think. He hasn't shown a spell, though. So I could honestly just go in for Naked Graveyards if I felt like it. Magic Archer is being so obnoxious here. Holy crap. I have to poison it, guys. I think I have to poison. I don't want to, but I think I have to. You feel me on that? That bandit is so feisty today, guys. I'm gonna go in for my graveyard. We're gonna get it frisky. We're gonna try to cop the W. We're gonna eat that entire Magic Archer, go in for a poison on the Goblin Gang, and I think we cop the W. You sometimes just have to eat damage. You gotta realize that you gotta sacrifice for the greater good. And in that situation, it was well worth it. Good game, bro. Good game, well played, and good luck. Very interesting deck. Those decks are so annoying to play against, not gonna lie. My Skeletons over Ice Spirit. Ice Spirit got nerfed, and as you saw, right, Skeletons did a phenomenal job distracting the bandit for a much longer period of time. Tag, this guy is top 100 global. Oh, that guy was top 100 global? Let's see it, man. Yeah, you're right. He was number 6 in the world. Holy crap. Oh, we finessed the number 6 player, guys. I thought he was a scrub. Oh, let's go. I really thought the dude was a scrub or something. Like, I didn't understand why he was running Giant Skeleton, but, like, he was actually a good player. Okay. Very interesting. I'm going to be dropping Skellies in the back, and we're going to see what this dude's going to be doing. So he's going to go drop Ice Spirit. I'm going to get ready with a Barbarian Hut. He's going to drop Knight, so it's probably going to be a control deck. Most likely going to be log bait. Can't say without 100% certainty, but after we see the Goblin Gang, it's looking like log bait, guys. It's looking like log bait. So we're going to show you another tip. Since his Goblin Gang is out of cycle, what is there for me to poison? Absolutely nothing. I'm going to go in for a graveyard, collect my damage, and he's not going to have Goblin Gang. He's not going to have any great way of dealing with it. He's just going to incur a lot of damage. Yep, that's really nice. So traditionally, you don't want to go in for graveyards because they could have Goblin Gang, and then you won't have enough elixir to poison. But if they cycle their Goblin Gang early on, feel free to sauce in a graveyard. Do your damage and spank them around. So he's Goblin Gang in cycle. He has Goblin Barrel. You're probably going to Goblin Barrel, right? We just log it. Then you drop Goblin Gang. We just drop Archers. Like, this game is already in the bag. With 1 minute and 54 seconds left, I don't know, man. This would be a tough ask for this man to bounce back. He's actually going to rocket the Barbarian Hut. Pretty good play, but it doesn't kill it. So I'm just going to poison. And then you still have to deal with the Barbarians because they're going to be behind the Ice Golem. Ice Golem's going to get a headbutt. Let's go, guys. Can we get some Ice Golem hype? He's a true sir, headbutting that tower, asserting his dominance all over it, marking his territory with his Frost Nova. I'm going to be dropping a Mega Minion in the back. We're just going to play super passively. This man has not even touched our tower. You can't defile our sacred shrine, bro. It just doesn't work like that. Going to go in for another Ice Golem. He's going to keep dropping the Princess. So this is another situation where, you know, you can just go in for a graveyard. I'm just going to do it to show you guys. I could go in for a poison if he drops Goblin Gang, right? Otherwise, he just loses his tower. I don't even have to poison it, actually. I think the Skellies will just surround and engulf the Princess. Let's go. This is working out so well. Basically showing you all the things that you can just punish Logbait for. Obviously, this guy is not like the best Logbait player, but I'm showing you that you can punish whenever they go for Princess behind the tower, you go in for Graveyard. Whenever they drop their Goblin Gang, you go in for Graveyard. Otherwise, you just wait until double elixir and you chill. And you should never really lose this matchup because if they're a good player, you just wait until double elixir. And then when you get an elixir advantage, because the Barbarian Hut will give you that elixir advantage, you go in for Graveyard Poison, and then you cop the W. It's very, very difficult for these Logbait players to ever win unless they get a huge elixir advantage, and that should never happen unless they have a much better starting hand than you. So say, for instance, he goes in for a Knight plus Goblin Barrel at the start of the game, and I decide, you know, screw it, I actually have Log Last card. That's something that I could lose the game. Completely transpire into a critical loss, but in most situations, that's not going to happen. So good game, well played, and good luck in the rest of your challenge, sir, but it was not a good matchup for you. We're going to be dropping Archers in the back, and he's going to go sauce out a Battle Ram, so we're just going to go Barb Hut in the same lane as him. The Naughty Squad. Dude, you are so naughty if you're running Bridge Spam. You definitely are. You are staying true to your name. He's going to have Fireball, so it's going to be a lot easier. Hopefully the Barbarian Hut stays alive and spawns a few Barbs. Nah, man, it didn't want to happen. At least we Skellies around, and then we preserve a little bit of HP on our tower. We're going to have to log that. Get out of here, Bandit. Bandit's still going to get a hit because... Oh, never mind. I'm lucky. Let's go, man. If he was truly naughty, that would have actually gotten a hit off on us, but it didn't happen. I don't think he's staying true to his name. What is this deck? Barbarian Hut? Yeah, man, it's a cardinal sin to run Barbarian Hut, but we're still doing it anyway. I know you guys probably hate me for it. I know that some of you guys are so triggered, but it's just happening. I'm sorry. So Barbs are... Okay, you're going to give me poison value. We're going to take it. Unfortunately, we can't really defend the Barbarian Hut just yet. You don't really want to drop anything. Just going to let his Barbs die. Our Barbs are going to cannibalize his Barbs. It's just going to be a little bit of a party. Could go in for a Graveyard, but I don't know if he has minions or not. We ended up seeing Zappies, which is a pretty obscure card for Bridge Spam, so who knows what this guy's running. Actually, Zappies are a little bit more common now, but they were not very prevalent before. You're really going to Fireball Mega Minion, man. You got to get more damage than that. That is something that you can't justify. You're a wild, bro. You're frisky for damage. We're going to go Barbarian Hut in the lane that he wanted to Fireball, right? So he's probably just going to... Yeah, he really went Battle Ram in the back. I don't know what he's doing. He's wild, man. We're going to go Archers. If he wants to Fireball them, then he's not going to hit anything important. He also zaps them, means that we can just drop Skellies. We can go drop Mega Minions since he doesn't have poison. I think we just go in for Ice Golem, Graveyard, stack up some Barbarians, and have a huge parade push. Let's go, guys. Gonna go in for a poison right on top of the Zappies, and we completely controlled this game. There's nothing you can do about it. Get that elixir advantage. Make your way until double elixir, cop the W. That's the name of the game with Graveyard, guys. We go for Skellies in the back, another Barb Hut. He could pressure off his lane, but I feel like I'm up enough elixir that you can't justifiably do that, Because you're just going to... Yeah, well, he's going to lose to barbarians now. He's already sealed his fate. He just doesn't want to... He doesn't care anymore. Look at the barb horde coming at him. It's wild, man. Skellies are going to be surrounding him. We're going for skeletons right now. And, yo, the Skellies are on his tower. Skellies are on defense. They're everywhere, man. You can't escape them. I'm going for another Mega Minion. The Barbs are just going to slow down his entire push. He's going to Fireball. But when you're Fireballing, you're not even hitting the tower. Like, it feels really bad, doesn't it? We're going to go log all that junk, go drop an Ice Golem, and the Skeletons are just going to have a glorious feast on top of the tower. We're going to cop the W, assert some dominance with a poison on the King Tower, and sauce out the good game, the well played, and a good luck, sir. How old are you?
I'm 21.
I don't watch hockey. I love watching hockey live. Yeah, man, I'm a hypocrite. Completely contradicted my statements, but you know what I meant, right? Like, I don't like watching hockey on TV. I should have been more specific. I'm just going to go for a poison on top of the hunter. See if the archer can clobber away. Keep it inside the poison for an extended stay. That worked out pretty well. Ice Golem's going to kite. He doesn't have minions in cycle. He's probably going to have minor poison, so I want to go in for Mega Minion and Graveyard at the River. He's going to poison this, right? Oh, you're going to drop Royal Ghost. This is not good for you. This is really not good for you. You didn't have poison in cycle. Ooh, we caught him with his pants down, guys. Let's go. So he's probably going to miner or something. Yeah, so we're going to drop Skellies. We're going to go drop Ice Golem. Okay, so was not expecting that. I expected the miner to be in the back. So this is working out pretty well for us. The Skeleton should finish off the Royal Ghost. He is a royal pain, though, man. I don't like him. I hate how he goes invisible. That's one of those cards that gets either obscene value because you don't have a ground answer or a way of distracting him, or it's just completely useless depending on the matchup. He's going to have P.E.K.K.A, so he's going to have some like bridge spam P.E.K.K.A variation with miner. Can go for a poison if he goes in for a magic archer or anything. Otherwise, I'm just going to chill, man. I'm not going to do anything. He wants to drop something at the river. If he wants to drop a ranged unit, I'm going to poison it. I'm not going to spare any time. If there's a magic archer, it's going to get poisoned. I don't care about hitting the tower, though. But he's not really doing that. He's actually going to go drop minions. I want to poison them still. I want to keep the Mega Minion alive. Unfortunately, we didn't have any way of keeping it alive. But we did end up killing him. So, pretty good. Now his minions are out of cycle, right? And that's his main counter to the graveyard. We have Ice Golem in cycle. Okay, well, I guess he knew that. Good defense is sometimes always the best offense, too. So, he went in for offense, and he went in for a poison. Now he's going to try to cycle back to minions, but we're going to get some absurd poison value. He's going to drop Hunter as well. That's a really promiscuous Hunter placement, dude. I don't know if you thought that you were going to get away with that, but you're certainly not going to. Also, I don't know how you guys feel about Hunter, so make sure you guys let me know. What do you guys feel about Hunter? I feel like it's really good or really bad. Some situations, it just gets Fireball zapped, and it gives very little utility on ladders. So, I would like to see a slight buff to the Hunter, but I think it's really good in some other situations. So it's difficult to say without, I don't know, it's difficult to objectively say in my opinion. I'm going to go drop Ice Golem, and we could go in for a defensive graveyard for the memes because that's how far ahead we are, but I'm not going to squander our lead. It's going to go straight towards the Barb Hut. He went in for a poison, that means I can just go in for a graveyard poison, and he's going to drop minions, the minions die, or he drops Hunter. As soon as you see someone drop a poison on offense and they're running minor control, you go in for graveyard, you spank them around, and then you sauce out the good game, the well played, and a good luck as soon as you cop the W.
Nova Esports, I like it, man. We're on the rise. Oh, that was so corny and awesome at the same time. I appreciate the play on words, bro. Dude, wordplay is something that I love. It's really cringy, but I love it, man. It's something that... What about for you guys? Is there anything that you guys really like, but a lot of people in society just think it's super cringy? That's one of those things that I just love, man. A lot of people hate my pun theater. It's a play on words, says Low in the Pound.